Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Argentina have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Lautaro Martinez. In towards the backs, gets his head on it! Now who's going to... Oh, he's been caught, and another try! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Martinez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Looking for a runner. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Elects to cross. Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers. Still goalless. Montiel. To McAllister. De Paul. Fernandez. Now Martinez. And this is Messi. And Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's McAllister. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Marmoush. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's beaten the last man. Now there's a fine ball. Played into the box. Well, and it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Medina. Almada. And it's Fernandez. Played out towards the right wing. It's a pretty loose pass. Martinez. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Romero. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Medina. And this is Messi. Martinez. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Almada really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Foot in. Now it's Martinez. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Could be danger here. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
It's a searching pass.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
De Paul! Oh, and that should have been two.
De Paul has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And we have our very first corner. De Paul! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Fernandez. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Mamouche. Pass somewhat off target.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Romero gets it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.